Members present, I declare the motion passed. Third reading. Inland Revenue Amendment, Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill 2020. Secretary for Transport and Housing, President, I move that the Inland Revenue Amendment, Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill 2020 be read the third time and do pass. I now propose the question to you that the Inland Revenue Amendment, Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill 2020 be read the third time and do pass. Does any member wish to speak? Dr. K.K. Kwok. President, I speak in support of the Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill. Hong Kong claimed to have the intention to become a maritime services hub. Such work might speed up the development of Hong Kong into a ship leasing hub, but I do have a concern. Even though the bill is likely to be passed, for these tax concessions, are they really helping Hong Kong's maritime industry? When you look at Hong Kong's maritime industry, it is not what it once was. Many ship leasing activities take place in Hong Kong on paper only. Many jobs have already been transferred elsewhere. Hong Kong used to have a maritime school as well as a sailor training school in Thailand. They have all folded. So in terms of the tax concessions for ship leasing, would this help boost our maritime industry? I have my reservations. On paper, such concessions can boost Hong Kong's standing as a maritime hub. Perhaps there would be some benefits, but I expect much more from the government. In terms of ship leasing, can the government drive employment? Can we attract more young people to join this industry? For large-scale leases, for example, those participated by banks and large ship leasing companies, they would enjoy greater benefits, even though the bill would be read the third time. I hope the Secretary can tell us that in terms of ship leasing business as a whole, how much does it contribute to our labor force? And with the tax concessions, what economic benefits would be incurred? At the end of the day, the benefits would be in name only. In terms of boosting employment in Hong Kong and helping our young people, there are no benefits at all. If we are investing so much energy on the tax concessions while gaining so little in terms of the economy, has the government made the wrong move? Would it be more helpful to help more people find employment? Or would the government do something more concrete? For example, by focusing on sightseeing and cruises. Well, the cruise terminal is here. Even without the epidemic, not many people have been using the cruise terminal. the government should come up with more ways to do more in these areas. It's hard to object to the proposal, but the thing is, at the end of the day, many young people do not feel the government is supporting them. Even with the passage of the bill, the government still owes everyone an explanation. While looking to become a prime maritime hub in Asia, is the government giving hope to the people of Hong Kong, and is the government offering new business opportunities? If only the small number of people at the top of the economic pyramid can benefit, would such measure actually help the big guns or the general people of Hong Kong? The government should explain itself to the people of Hong Kong. But like I said, there is no harm, and that's why we would not stand against the bill. Secretary, would you like to respond? Thank you.
Chairman, well, after listening to members' views, I would like to make some clarifications. The maritime industry, along with the ship leasing demands, after analysis, we see that the crux of these services are now moving towards the east. So we do need experts on legal matters, on ship leasing managers and ship lessors, and by attracting these people to come to Hong Kong, it can really help us strengthen the industry and to provide more opportunities for the young people. With our sound tax regime and our strong finances, the government fairness, and together with the support for the maritime services, are all elements of foundation in our development. In past years, our port development and our maritime development have been supported by the government, and we have worked together to make this succeed. Hong Kong, as an international hub of maritime services, we now have over 100,000 sailors working on ships and could not return home because of the pandemic of COVID-19. Hong Kong has already allowed cargo vessels to have their sailors change their shifts in Hong Kong. And if you are aware of maritime news, you should know that we are very forward-looking, and we have the staunch support of the maritime industry in the world. We are actually a leader in this industry, and we can provide more opportunities. And now put the question to you. Propose a question to you that the Inland Revenue Amendment Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill 2020 to be read the third time and to pass. I put the question to you as stated. Will those in favor please raise their hands? Dr. K.K. Kwok seeks a division.
開始表決。
Voting begins. Please check your votes. Voting is closed. Results are displayed. 50 present, 47 in favor, 2 against. The question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. Inland Revenue Amendment Ship Leasing Tax Concessions Bill 2020. Government bills. This council resumes a second reading debate on